Hello and welcome to the faculty retreat. Thank you so much for having us with you today. We're thrilled. We're sorry we couldn't be there in person, but we're thrilled to be here with you in video. My name is Renata Williams. I am the Assistant Dean of Engagement and Inclusion and the Director of Intercultural Affairs. My pronouns are she, her, hers.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyler Cox, and my pronouns are he, him, his, and I am the Associate Director of Intercultural Affairs and Inclusive Programming. So today we will be discussing diversity and inclusion. And so our office title is the Office of Intercultural Affairs and Inclusive Programming. It's not the Office of Diversity, it's not the Office of Multicultural Affairs, it's the Office of Intercultural Affairs and Inclusive Programming. So today we're going to be discussing the difference between diversity and inclusion. So I'm going to go ahead and share this screen and open up a small little presentation we have prepared for you to go over the difference between the two. Great. So what is diversity? What is inclusion? What's the difference? How are they connected? And how can we bring diversity to campus?
One of the things that we felt was really important to talk about today is sometimes around campus and in conversations and things like that, we sometimes hear the words diversity and inclusion being used interchangeably. They're really not interchangeable words, and they really do have different meanings, and we want to make sure that we touch on that today, and then we're able to expand on it moving on in the future.
And we can also talk about how they're connected as well. So diversity, I think people think of admissions and recruiting and making the campus more diverse, and HR with hiring and making the campus more diverse. And then inclusion is what we're doing actually once those people are here, once those faculty, once those staff members, once those students are here. How are we making it inclusive and supportive to those people who are here?
And that's a really good way right out of the gate to differentiate between the two.
Yeah, and why does that matter? Why does diversity and inclusion matter? You know, this retreat will hopefully get more into that. But basically, it's sustainable for our campus to be more inclusive. That way we can have more diversity here. So this slide just goes over a few of the differences between diversity and inclusion, and also equity and different scenarios with that. So we'll go over a few of them, but take this all in and look at it and hopefully let it marinate. And yeah.
Diversity is about the what? The composition or makeup of a particular space. This may include demographics like race, ethnicity, veteran status, ability, sexual orientation, things like that. And so we really want you to, like, as you look at the slides that are in front of you, diversity invites you to the party. So if you're just getting that initial invitation, that's that diversity. So who's in the room? And inclusion invites you to dance. So not just that you're there, present at the party, but we want you to actively engage with what's happening in this space. And that equity piece, which is so critically important, equity redistributes the space and resources so that the invited guests can also host their own parties eventually.
Right, exactly. And so making sure that you're taking that step a step further with equity is really important as well, because you're redistributing that space and those resources so that everyone can participate in the discussion or the party or whatever it may be. And so think about this in a faculty way. Think about your syllabus. How does your syllabus include diversity and inclusion and equity? With academia, there's a diverse array of thought and of people who are doing research. Is your syllabus inclusive to that diversity? Is your syllabus equitable to that diversity? Is it redistributing your syllabus so that it's inclusive to different voices and different perspectives and different experiences? So those are a few of the things that we wanted to share with you about diversity and inclusion and equity, and hopefully that highlights the difference between the two. You know, in our office, we support students all the time. We work with our Mosaic mentors and our students of color and our LGBTQ students, and doing Brave Zone trainings and really working with students. But it can't just end there and stop there. It has to permeate the entire campus, from students, from the staff, and from the faculty.
One additional piece about the inclusion perspective, it really drills down to the how. How have we committed to making our spaces and our environments places where diversity can thrive? what have we done to really change the atmosphere, to be agents of change within our own atmospheres? How have we committed and engaged to the work? And so I think that's really an important piece to point out between the difference between the two, the diversity piece versus that inclusion piece. Really want to get at how have we changed, how are we doing things to really move the needle, give access to a greater range of the talent that exists in our space, not just the talent that belongs to the majority group. That's another really important piece that we want to include and think about when we think about the inclusion piece.
And we really want to take this campus to the next level. We really want to encourage you to do that as well in your own classrooms. So it's not just about diversity. It's not just about tolerance. It's about empowerment. It's about inclusion. It's about acceptance and taking it to that next level. So I'm going to read the last little bit here about equity, and we will let you continue with your faculty retreat, and know that we are here for you in the future. If you ever want to have these conversations with us, feel free to contact us. But equity is a condition of fair, inclusive, and respectful treatment that recognizes and acknowledges differing needs and expectations. Equity acknowledges the fact that equal treatment does not always yield equal results.
Thanks so much for having us, and cheers to a positive and eventful and productive and educational day today.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.